Welcome. Cody Cox is here with us. Cody, the owner of Urban Foxes in the Belhaven Heights neighborhood. Hey, Cody.
Hey, how are you, Paul?
Good. Thanks for being here today. Let's just get right to it. You've got a series of concerts that I know you wanted to host at the shop last year, but of course, COVID kind of made other plans for us. But the After Hours concert series is back. Tell me about the impetus of this live music event.
Well, the biggest part of this is we wanted to focus on more of a listening room kind of atmosphere with our shows. And since we had a space we could do after we were closed, it's kind of a almost like a music listening room speakeasy almost thing where you have to have a ticket to come. Because there's plenty of places for larger crowds, more of a bar feel, bigger bands, bigger stage, lights, the whole 9 yards. We wanted to offer more of a house party meets listening room kind of space, specifically curated by the artist for the people who want to come hear that artist. And that's really the idea. And it's really kind of taken on a life of its own because of that.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of a house show. Urban Foxes has that feel because it is an old house. So this is
Right.
kind of a quiet time to really sit and listen to music. We've lost the art of listening to music somehow. It's kind of the come and go, the in and out of our daily lives, but a chance to really explore what the artist means by their songs.
Absolutely. And it's not really like a storytelling. I don't expect the artist to get up there and tell stories behind each song. It can be that. But I think it's more a space for an artist to, there's a lot of things where you have to like, well, you've got 3 hours you have to fill at this space, or you've got this many sets you have to play at this bar. And this is, if you want an hour show, you want to, extend it shorter. It's really up to the artist. A lot of times I want them to prepare something for their fans. And, there's definitely a time and place for music just being the background and something to kind of have going on around you while you're you know hanging out with friends or whatever. That's definitely time and place, but this is just there's already things there, so we're trying to offer something just a little bit different because of that.
You're a musician. You've traveled all over the country playing with bands like Goodman County and Furrows. Like, so what does an audience, an engaged audience, and a more intimate setting, what does it do for you as a musician?
Well, I mean, it definitely makes you stay on your p's and q's. You don't have the option to kind of ramble or just wing it or kind of dial it in just a little bit. It makes you focus on what you're doing. And you can kind of present something instead of, well, I just got to fill some time, so I'll give it a go on this song, because people are more focused on what you're doing. It can be a very creative, like a creative space, I guess is what I'm saying. Is you can really say, okay, I'm going to do these 12 songs specifically picked for this show.
Okay, I'm not going to put you on the spot about dates and times, but if you could, just briefly, give me a rundown of the artists that will play the After Hours concert series at Urban Foxes, and maybe a little bit about what type of music they'll play.
Sure. So we're going to get kicked off with the first one. It's going to be RCF, or Cole Furlow, who from Low Variety and Dead Gaze previously were some of his rock bands that he was in. He's got kind of a new sound that he's working with. It's kind of a little psychedelic, kind of pop, big hooks. I'm pretty excited about that one. That's the first one in July. And then August will be Flywalker, fantastic producer, beat maker, hip hop artist. And so he's going to bring some friends in. He's going to do some beats and have some people perform with him. September is Pi Infamous, which just a stalwart veteran of the hip hop scene here in Jackson. Just a fantastic guy, and he's going to be doing potentially, fingers crossed, releasing a new record and do kind of a listening as well as performance show of that. And then let's see, that's September. So we've got October. You didn't put me on the spot too much. I think I'm going to get into this. November, I will skip there. We have Landon Lloyd Miller, songwriter out of Tennessee, kind of new to the area. Got a debut record coming out, and Victoria Fortenberry is going to open that up. We're excited to have her back. December, we're bringing Bark down from Tennessee as well. Tim and Susan played here the very first in 2019 show, and so we thought the December show would be nice, kind of a Christmassy homecoming show for them. And then a young artist, Allie Durr, is going to do opening that one. And I can't for the life of me remember the October one. That's
it's interesting. I do. I remember the October one because to me it was the most interesting one on the bill, and that's the choral group from Vermont.
That's right. Yes. So we had the choral group. They do vocal stuff. They kind of chamber music a little bit, and they're coming down from Vermont, passing through, doing several shows through the Southeast. And our bread baker, actually, Robbie Raymond, is involved with that. So from Sunflower Oven. So it's definitely different than anything we've done before. The closest would have been New Jackson last year, but it definitely, multi-genre across the board, everything that we're doing. And so that's definitely one of those that we're excited about.
Coffee, pies, scones, pastries, special events, and now the After Hours concert series at Urban Foxes. Cody, we'll put links to all of this in our show notes for the episode. Cody Cox, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Paul.